to the Super Saturday for April 8th, and I'm sharing the wrong screen, so I'm going to change that for you. Let's go back to this. There we go. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate you coming on this morning and listen to me talk about this My Own X Factor, sort of another site that Kali has put up. But here's the thing, folks. I'm so excited that everything's on one page. All the links, you know, gosh, I've had many, many calls from different people and different leaders and people that are, you know, working to build their Xango business and struggling because there was so many different website pages. It's nice to have different website pages, but it's also, it got very frustrating to remember all of them. And so this is a great page, and I hope this is one that you bookmark and one that you go to immediately when you have questions, because there's so much information here. And as I was going through this yesterday and setting up, you know, how I was going to proceed with this call today, I actually was very excited with all. We're going to go through the 15 main tabs at the top of this page, each and every one of them. I'm not going to go into every link that's associated with all of these tabs. I'm going to probably hit on, if there's multiple, I'll hit on a few of the tabs so that you can see what's there and get a little more information. Maybe you want to write some notes down about what's available here. You're actually seeing the home page and some of the things that are scrolling past left to right right now on the screen. So hopefully this is going to be very beneficial to you as a resource for building yourself, not only your Xango business, but yourself, because there's such good information. The last tab is actually awesome, the 15th tab that we're going to go through. So let's start going through these. Hopefully I can get through these and we won't have any connection problems. We're going to actually, well, we talk about Xango all the time, and we're looking for different resources there. So we're going to go to the Xango site first and look at the different resources that are available there. By the way, make sure when you go to this page, make sure you get your email in and your first and last name so that you can get those immediate notifications from our system, okay? We want you to know. But also, and we'll be talking about this a little bit more, you want to be able to, you know, go to XU events. We're going to talk about that more later because there's a separate tab for that too, okay? A couple of the tabs that I've got highlighted here, and of course there's many, okay? Xango has a lot, and you're going to be amazed at how many different URLs and things that they have. But as we see here, this is just some basic ones for you to go to. One is events. I'm going to hit that, and we're going to go to that right now. And you can see that Xango is really getting it figured out on getting the events up. And when you're scrolling through this, make sure there seems to be quite a gap between like the Mauritius and the Hawaii meeting that's going on, and then Spain, Vancouver this weekend. If anybody had some people up in Vancouver, I hope you're there. Of course, another Paradise trip in Rhodes, Greece, and then Susanna, I hope you're making it to the Amsterdam meeting up there. And then Vista Las Vegas. I heard somebody earlier before the call started said, hey, I'm going. It's my first one. I'm really excited for you to be there. And then, of course, the Xango International Convention in November 16th and 18th. So realize that those things are available for you there. And let me go back a page. and we're going to go to one more there. I want to talk about the B convention. We'll hit on this a little more later, but if you've already bought convention tickets for the June 2nd and 3rd, please, please, please call customer service. Make sure those are what you want. They forwarded every one of your tickets from June to November. Just realize that right now. I called in and realized that for some reason at the last convention in 2015, I had paid, partially paid for some of the tickets, and for some reason the rest of the payment didn't come out. Who knows why? Don't know why. But I'm glad I called, because they were willing to work with me to get the rest of the tickets paid for and to get them upgraded. Okay, right now they're at premium ticket level, and then there's a VIP level and an executive VIP. And we wanted to be there. We wanted to be up front, so we wanted to have that executive VIP possibility. But regardless, get yourself there. And they've got some great prices. And I don't know, maybe you got the email this week, but they extended that price through the end of April for the $550 for the international convention. That includes 2 premium tickets and 3 nights at the hotel for $550. That is a screaming deal. Okay, usually hotel nights are well into the $200 to $300 a night. So make sure you get that taken care of, or call them, make arrangements, get it done, get there. It'll change your life, okay? The second tab I wanted to talk about, you know, and a lot of people, you know, understand the compensation plan, and that's awesome. You know, gosh, when it first came out, I struggled with that dynamic compression. How does that work? This doesn't go into dynamic compression right here, but you know what? You need to keep updated with it, and this was updated back in January, a few months ago. And here's one of the things I want to share with you about that update. There's a 9-level payout and all the percentages. Drive your own dream, rank advancement bonuses. This is one of the really important changes that they had done in January. Now, if you remember this rank advancement bonus, they had a time period on it, which was all right. If you hit 20K in your first, I believe it was 6 months, you got an accelerated amount, okay? Now, this is awesome, folks. Gosh, I wish they had this. Maybe I better go ahead and hit the next levels, and I'll get the bonuses regardless of where I'm at now. As long as I hit the next level, I'll get the bonus, okay? That'd be awesome. So 20K, $5,000 in 6 payments. That's okay. That's what they were doing. But there's no time limit at all. Before you had to hit Premier in 12 months. Now, whenever you hit Premier, you get a $10,000 bonus. And these, you know, as you're going up in rank, you get the 5,000, 10,000. I think what is that, 185,000 or more, maybe 95,000 to receive, going all the way to 500K. Just heard this week that there's a new person in the South Africa area, a country where we're not even open, just hit 200K. How she did it, don't know, but she had the desire to do it, and she made it happen. So it can happen for you. Let's go back a page and go to the next tab here. Okay, here we go. Back up to the next tab, social media resources. Interesting. There's a note missing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go back just a little bit. Let's go back to the Xango site. Look at a few more things here. I didn't scroll down. Oh, we got Xango Eris there, and we've got some links there too. Xango Eris, the 2-Minute Miracle videos, and you can click through on those particular links to more Eris information. And I believe there's a quick tab that we're going to talk about later on in this call, where you can, there's an amazing amount of information under each of these quick tabs too that I'm going to talk about. So go to there. We've got some PICS information. They've got each of the PICS products, and here's one thing I didn't know until yesterday when I looked closer. They've got some guided recordings on some of the PICS products. Not all of them, but some of them they do. So that's another great resource. And of course, the Xalo products, which includes the Ageless, Limitless, Ignite, Reload. And so you've got more information there. And then My Xango Office. You know, if you're struggling finding some forms or some information, you can go to the document library. There's links for all of this here on this page. So, gosh, that's in the first tab, folks. And we've got 14 more tabs to go through. I'll try to speed up just a little so we don't go too long, but just realize this is a very, very complete page here, all on one page. So let me make sure I'm there. We are. Okay, great. Social media. I've got my other laptop open too, making sure the pages are changing properly. So social media, we've got the Facebook, Xango Juice. You know, sometimes we're not seeing where to get to these recordings of sometimes at Xango. I know Kelly Allred and Beverly Hollister and some other folks were doing some Thursday night videos for everyone around the world. These can be accessed through this YouTube page. They're all there, all the recordings available for you. And of course, Xango University, there's lots of recordings there. And you can find them on Facebook and Twitter. So many pages here, folks. Okay, just going through them briefly. I'm not going to go to Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn, but you can see that Xango's very visible throughout social media. So check those out. If you love Twitter, I'm actually seeing Twitter more and more. I see my friend Susanna from Denmark. She posts quite frequently to Twitter, and sometimes I hit those links and check you out. Make sure you're going to the right place, Susanna. So anyway, just a little fun there. Instagram, seeing more and more on that, and also LinkedIn. So those 3 pages. Let's go to events. Of course, Xango events, we touched a little bit on this earlier about the Paradise and the Bee Convention, and this is a listing. I'm really excited, folks, that Xango actually, and we don't see it here, but Xango actually put up the schedule of events for the next 36 months. So just be aware, and if you want that schedule, you can email us or call us and we'll get you that schedule so you can have that on your calendar. And I'm sure that as we go along, Xango will have more there. Let's see. Oh, one of the things I wanted to talk about is this link right here, xuevents.com. Even though you may put your email and name in this page and sign up for emails that come out. Please, please, please go to XU Events and sign up for each of the calls that go on. You know, the product experiences calls, that's on the first Tuesday every month. Very easy to forget unless you're seeing an email from them. So you sign up for that separately, and it's not just a one-time thing. I think you can sign up for the rest of the year there for that product experiences call. And then, of course, the Super Saturday, you can sign up for the whole year there. That's an individual sign up, and the Maximize Monday is an individual sign up. So after this call, if you're not signed up for those 3 calls, go to XU Events and sign up for each of those so that you're not missing those calls during the week. We all get busy, and sometimes we forget that those things are happening. And if we don't get an email, I also get text. I believe you can sign up and receive text for those calls too, so I get notifications for those. So every Saturday morning I get text, Monday evening I get text, and for the Tuesday once a month call I get a text too. So, all right, we're moving on here. XU Business School. This is where, and again, you know, I get calls all the time. Where is that call archived at, or where can I find those things? So this is a great area to find those past archived calls. And also on this page we've got some compensation plan videos. We've got Maximize Monday calls. So that's where those are at on this XU Business School, okay? I'm going to move on past that. Hopefully everybody saw that. Now we're going to head to a gift from us. Let me change my note page here. Hopefully everybody realizes what's going on with a gift from us. That didn't change yet. There we go. Okay, it's actually going to go to the web page, so I'll have to back up. Now, if you're not on this yet and you need, this is just a demo page here to look at. If you want to go sign up, and let me talk about this just for a minute. Everyone pretty much realizes that the Xango University site was hacked and completely down, and so what the leadership has done is reversed what's paid for and what's going to be free. The Xango University will be free. The training on that will be free. This particular site, a gift from us, is $5 a month, and I know that'll be going up to $10 very shortly, so you want to make sure you get to that. Now, if you want to sign up for this site and get the information, you need to just change the last and go to agiftfromus.com/sign up. Okay, that's the difference there, and you'll be able to sign up here. Now, one thing I want to point out, and we're getting this fixed. The first box in the sign up page talks about the username, okay? And that would be when you or somebody else types in your site, agiftfromus.com/rep, and that's for representative, short for that. And then / mine is T.C. Ferrier, for Tom and Carol Ferrier. Don't put your full name in there. Put something in that's short, that makes sense in that username, because that is what shows up at the end of your URL. If you put something in there, there's no way to edit it. Okay, I'll just say that. We just went through that with a gal yesterday. For some reason, she put her last name in there, a pretty long last name, and she was going, oh no, I don't want that in there. Well, there was no way to edit it. And so we had to go around and do some work around to get that changed, and took up a number of hours to get that changed. Anyway, just be aware if you're signing up for a gift from us, make sure in that user name that you put in exactly what you want at the end of your URL so that you can send that link out to people. And of course, this is an awesome site to be able to go to all the Eris and ProLine, the PICS, the Xango, different website videos by Dr. Templeman, and on and on and on, okay? Talks about which product is best for you. So this is a great site to be able to send out to people, particularly if you're sending some samples out, best day yet samples. They can go and check this site out, and of course they can put their information in and request a sample, and you have their contact information. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, we're back. Now we're going to go to Have You Heard the News? Now I looked at this page yesterday and I went, well, it seems like there's a lot of older information, and this is a great place to pick up some of that information. How many times have you gone to your own, your email box and went, I know I sent that email out to somebody, maybe it was a half a year ago or a year ago that you were looking for some information. And so this page is sort of more like, to me, has some older news on it, some older articles. With our media that we have today, it's so easy to get overwhelmed, and go, where is that information about those calls, or where is that was, that's gone? And so this has a lot of information like that. So a good tab to be able to find that information, all right? And we're going to continue on. Go back one page. XU events. Okay, here's I like to call these quick tabs, okay? We have the general tabs. We're already to tab number 7, and the upcoming tabs are more like quick tabs to get to more basic information. And this is the spot, folks, where I want you to go to after this call if you're not signed up for these different calls for the product experience night, the Maximize Monday, and the faculty workshops. I want you to go to those 3 tabs and sign up for those calls so that you have that information. It's coming, whether you're available or not. And of course, the voice of Xango, that has some of the recorded calls there, and you'll be able to get to that. I saw sort of a funny here. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit to something here. Oh, right there. Oh, there's Carol and I's picture right there. I want to read this one sentence. Somebody mistyped something. And learn about the new Xango events, tolls, and online resources. I didn't know we were charging tolls now, but I think it's supposed to be tools. Anyway, little mistype there. I know you'll catch that later on anyway. So that's where we're finding all the XU events available. Xango Goodness, a great quick tab for that that's available, and has a Goodness Foundation tabs to that. Goodness newsletter, 12 Days of Giving. That was a big promotion we had at the end of 2016 to ramp up and hit that over 7 million meals given. That's an awesome thing that everybody helped in. Also, let me hit this tab here on the Goodness Foundation. We'll go to that for just a second. And so there's a 12 Days of Giving video there. Xango's mission, you know, here's some good information about sharing about the meal packs. And of course, they've got separate information. Operation Smile, I want to talk, a lot of people don't know that Xango does this, and this is an awesome thing. I remember years ago when this came out, Carol and I did a number of donations for Operation Smile. And here was the thing that just blew me away, folks, about Operation Smile. That I think it was $256 can change a child's life forever. Can you imagine that? You know, gosh, we can't even go buy a big screen TV for $256. But we can change a person's life forever. And Carol and I were very excited to be able to do this and to be able to donate and share for this Operation Smile. So that's a great thing to know about that Xango does it part of Best Buddies. This is more of a local thing here in Utah, but they are very involved with kids that have challenges and to educate them. And then, excuse me, a lot of people don't know who handles our meal packs, and that's AmeriCares, and you can visit that too. All right, let me go back a page and scroll up. And another link to the, I want to call this another quick tab to the Xalo, which includes 17 individual links for different information on the Xalo line. Ageless, product profile, excuse me, gonna have to get a drink here. Ignite FAQs, limitless FAQs, reload FAQs, 17 different links that you can click on. So this is, I hope you're sort of getting an idea at this point of how many different things are available. And I was wondering, okay, you know, when I went to the Xango sites and resources, we had other links to Xalo, but that's why I like to call these quick tabs. You know, if you're looking for information about the Xalo, the Pro line, the Ageless, just go to that Xalo tab and you're able to go very quickly to that. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Xango Picks. That's something everybody's talking about. And this particular tab, there it is, has a direct link to Take Your Picks. Now, I don't know, folks, maybe I'm not looking at the sites enough, but I didn't know we had a Take Your Picks URL there. So this is something I learned just yesterday. So be aware of that. And of course, all the product profiles, the FAQs, and I love that they've got the kids' FAQs there. I was just up last week visiting with my grandkids and wanted some information to share with them, and there it was. So all the information about the different PICS products, and of course the weight management line, the men's and women's vitality, Genius. Folks, I don't know about you, I'll just share a little bit how I take it, and I'm weird, okay, I'll admit it. I love all the PICS products and take many of them every day. And so I tend to put a lot of things together. I like to put the Limitless, Ignite, Reload, Marine Collagen, Ageless, put a few 2 to 3 ounces of Xango juice in there, and then start with the PICS products, the weight management products, the Genius. Sometimes I take the Calm, sometimes, well, digestive and slumber, and some of those we'll take separately during the day. But folks, there's just a ton of different information there about our Xango PICS products. We've got so many things to be able to get out to people to share the things that are available. Excuse me. Okay, back over to XangoAris.com. See why this could get a little confusing, folks? A lot of different pages to go to, a lot of different information for us to have at our fingertips. I love it that they put this all together on one page. I know we've had a lot of people say, I can't find this, where do I go? And of course then I spend time to find it, hopefully, hopefully find it, or I got to call in and have Xango find it for me. So I counted all of these up yesterday, and we've actually got 27 links below this Aris header. And I know you can see a lot of them. I'm not going to take the time to go to all of them, but there is 27 different links to different presentations. And as you see here, Spanish ones, glossary in Spanish on a couple of those, a PowerPoint on Xango Aris products. How about that? You know, if you want, check that out. Marine collagen, love that stuff. And then some of the logos and the images that you might want to be able to print up some flyers or some maybe make a banner with. Those are available right there. So 27 different links right under the Xango PICS quick tab. I like that. I'm gonna talk to Kali about that. Okay, we've got another Xango quick tab. We already had, we had this one up here, but now we've got another Xango, and there's different information here. So you do need to go to these and just, realize what's available here. Okay, I'm going to scroll down through these, and here's what's available. 35 different links. No wonder we couldn't remember where things were. Compensation plan, products, blog, events, distributor kits and welcome pages. How many of you have never even looked at that? Compensation plan, again, effective 2017, and then product profiles, juice profiles, presentations, okay, different presentations about our products right there. Different languages, different images, and folks, our Xango juice is still our flagship product. It's over 80% of our total sales every month. And why is that? Because people get results. I always suggest try it for 90 days. I'm not going to say, here, try a bottle, or here, try a 1 ounce sample. That's just a taste, okay? Even a case to me is just a taste. I've had people that have had results with one case, 4 bottles. But folks, we really need to encourage people. Take it 90 days. My wife called me weird yesterday. She said, you're weird. Because I have different things that are going on that are, where my body's improving in different areas from what the product even is supposed to do. Okay, I won't go there right now, but be aware of what's going on in your body. These products are working in so many areas, just like the Xango juice when I started that over 14 years ago. Different smaller improvements. If I was looking for one big area, I might have not seen that for, 6-8 months. But I started noticing smaller improvements. And this particular page has a lot of information about our juice, So another great tab. Now, the vault. Tab number 13. We only got a couple more tabs to go through. We're going to wrap this up here. Hopefully I haven't been going through this too quick. Vault is coming soon. But there is some information here that's already available, and I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Realize, folks, that if you have things that we are missing, please make sure you write us an email and say, hey, what about this page? Or a link to this. Maybe we've missed a few. This is still in development, and we've tried to make sure all the links are there. But if you're noticing something that you like to go to, write us an email and get that information to us, and we'll evaluate the validity. That's not a good way to do it, but the importance of it, and see if we can get it on the page for you. So the vault, okay, there's a couple other things. Science, okay, I wanted to click through on that and just go to that for a moment, because there's a PubMed. Oh, and here's something that is available. This, you could send different links out of here. I wouldn't make, because they're still talking about this coming soon, where this part is still in development. But, different studies, breast cancer study, and on and on and on. And then 25 natural mangosteen miracles, 22 benefits. These are some articles that have been written in the past years that are available for you to look at. Brain and nervous system disorders, February '05, long time ago. And some of these are out of PubMed. Some of these are written by doctors that have done research and have the credibility to do that. So that's a great resource there. And then the product experience, this is just another link to those so that we can find those easier. Product experiences. And again, choose these carefully. Listen to them yourself before you send them out. I know a lot of people were looking for these. Where is that one from so-and-so? We'll probably get the captions or titles for these particular calls. You see a few of them there that are, talk about what's in the calls. They'll take time to go through and get those captioned out. But this is just another part of great one-page resource that is here. Number 14, we're down to the last two here. And of course, this goes directly to a call that Cully Butler did.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
Oh boy, and it came right up. We'll shut that off and just let you see it there. She did this back March 11th, almost a month ago, and she did a great job. If you want to listen to that after this call, please do. You can check out her recording right there. You can send this out to other people to show, this is what kind of resources we have available to help distributors build and help yourself to build yourself. So let me go back a page, and we'll wrap it up with the last tab here. This, I talked about this earlier. This is an awesome tab. This was originally part of the Xango University Masters of Motivation. I counted these up, 29 different books and audio and video links and PDF books, 29 of them. Think about this, folks. That's over a half a year if you were just reading one a week or listening to one a week that you could be learning. As I scrolled through this, there was a number I haven't seen, and also there's a number that I have seen. I haven't seen a lot of the Brian Tracy ones. Dale Carnegie, there's a great one, How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you haven't got some of these on your bookshelf already. Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, Challenge to Succeed, John Maxwell, some great books by him. Milton Fogg, I'm going to go all the way down here just because there's one I love at the bottom of this. I've read it numbers of times. Kevin Hall, The Power of Your Words. Kevin is a local author here in Utah. We had him a number of years ago as one of our guest speakers. Phenomenal author and speaker. Rhonda Bird, The Secret audiobook. Of course, Robert Kiyosaki, full audiobook right there for you. Stephen Covey, great training by him, 7 Habits. We actually have a school here in our local area that uses the 7 Habits throughout the school to teach the children. Can you imagine that? It's an awesome resource. This last one here, Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. If you've never read his books, you've got to read his books, and then you'll be looking online for more of his books that he's written. Phenomenal author to read right there. So, well, let me pause the sharing for a moment. I've gone through all, if you can imagine it, all 15 links. And so those are the 15 links available for you to be a part of and to get information. I hope you're realizing how valuable this one page is to be able to access. And let me go to, let's see what's happening. Okay, there's no questions in our Q&A. I guess we're doing okay. Let me try to slide through the chat. Whoops. I think I have the wrong page showing. Excuse me. Pause sharing. Trying to save that page for you. And it's not going to. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me go to the chat box and okay, so I see someone wrote in the chat box, what's the page? myownxfactor.com. I apologize if I didn't make that clear earlier. So anyway, that's what's happening this week. I hope you'll go to this after this call and begin to click on some links and look for some information. Again, if you find that there's some links missing, please email us and let us know that, and we'll look at those pages and links and get them up on the site. I hope this has been a little informative for you today, and I think you'll be excited once you begin to look through each of these 15 tabs that are available to you. And this is a great way to improve your own self. You know, that's part of our hope, is that we'll improve ourself and our business building capabilities as we build our Xango business. Thanks everyone for joining us. Appreciate you. God bless.